Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, so soon we will be starting our week 3 problem solving session. Once let some people come, and after 5 minutes we will be starting our today's session. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope the slides are visual to both of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Sudhar join. Third participant for the day. So till now, I think you have uh, uh, you have seen the lectures of week 4 also. It has been
Yes, sir. We
uploaded.
have started.
Okay. So till week 3 it is done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what about the others? Till week 3 all the lecture videos you have completed. Divya and Sarad. Am I audible? So soon we will be starting our third session. Okay, so I think now we can start. Is it fine for all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So based on the lectures that you have attended in the third week of the sustainable architecture course, we will be solving some of the sample problems, and let's see how you people proceed. So for the today's session, the first question is based on the lecture number 11, and try to give answer to this question. This is the third question in front of you all. Which architectural feature is crucial for addressing the heating load demand in high altitude regions?
Strawberry balls.
Rombe wall. Lisa is saying
It's
A.
option B, sir.
Yeah.
It's A.
So somebody wants to give some more answers. So if you would have gone through the lecture number 11, then you would find the correct answer to this question is Trombe wall. Trombe wall, for the high altitude regions, these Trombe wall are particularly effective because the heating load demand is significant in the high altitude regions because extreme cold climate conditions prevails there due to the low temperatures. And when you will be constructing these walls, then it is designed in such a way that it captures and stores the solar energy in order to enhance the building performance. And it is a kind of passive solar heating feature. And in that trombe wall, if you will find, then apart from this wall, there is also glazing in front of that wall, which traps the solar energy and thus providing warmth and reducing the need for the additional heating of the system. So if all of you have understood the Trombe wall very well, then you would be able to link that whenever there will be the heating load requirement, that is there in the high altitude regions of the cold climate conditions. In that regions, Trombe wall constructions will be a beneficial steps for reducing the heating load demand. Is it fine, or do you need some more explanation?
No, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay, then B is the right answer. Somebody else wants to join. Let me enter. So is it clear to all of you, or you all need some more explanation? Okay.
Sir, can you show the sketch?
Yeah, fine. Uh, Let me show. It is very popular phenomena. So through this you can find. See, this. Let me zoom it. So I was talking about this is called as trombe wall. So here, this trombe wall is constructed on the sides of the wall, and it is constructed in the south facing direction, as you can see. So since we are in the northern hemisphere, so most for obtaining or for capturing most of the sunlight, so this south facing side it is constructed, and it is just having one glass in front of the wall. And apart from that, there are two vents, upside and downside, where first of all, due to the south side facing, it captures most of the sunlight. Second thing is that it generates or creates greenhouse effect, as you all aware about that, that when that subtle wavelength light, it allows it to come, but the longer wavelength light, it does not allow to pass through it. And again it will be creating and capturing the higher wavelength light and creating hotter temperature in this area, or heating the air in this area. So when the air gets heated up, then first case, this when the vents will be open, the hot air will rise due to the natural phenomena of buoyancy. It becomes lighter, so then it will be going through the vent and it will be heating the room in the high altitude regions where the heating demand is there. And that hot air then after remaining in the room for some time or for a while, it will become cold, and then its density will increase and it will go down and it will pass through this vent, lower vent. So in this way, this Tom ball works. And apart from this material is wall material is also selected in such a way that it acts as a thermal mass. Like it will be storing the excess heat which is there. It will be storing in it, and when there will be no sunshine period or no sunlight will be there, then it will be radiating its heat in the night time. So in this way, this Trombe wall works. I think now it will be clear to all of you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So then we can move to the question. No one is there. Okay. So here is question number second. Try to answer to this question. Question number second. Now I think based on the explanation, you can easily answer.
Option D, providing thermal insulation and passive solar heating.
Yeah, I think now it is well explained that the
Yes.
primary function of Tromwell is to provide thermal insulation. As you can see, it is separating your outside environment with and the inside environment, and it is also providing the passive solar heating because it is not having any mechanical system for heating. It is just utilizing solar system, so it can be called as passive solar heating. And as I have already explained that by absorbing the solar energy during the day and releasing it in the night, that Trom ball helps to maintain the stable indoor temperature. That can also be one of the point, that it helps you to maintain the stable indoor temperature and reducing the need for the active heating. Fine. So here is the question 3. How did Hassan Fathi's architecture designs incorporate traditional techniques into modern buildings?
Integrating.
Option B.
Option B, sir.
Option B is correct.
Option B, sir.
Okay. So, so somebody wants to add some more answer. This Hasan Fathy architecture designs is well explained in the lecture 11 of the NPTEL course videos, and in that you will be finding that with the help of these natural or traditional building elements such as domes and wind catchers, he has constructed a marketplace. That question was also asked in the assignment 3 of first question in the assignment 3, I guess. So this question is well clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will be moving to the fourth question of today's session. This is the fourth question. Which feature in the Le Corbusier's building in India reflect the sensitivity to the climate, local climate?
Option D. Option D, sir. Traditional shading devices and water body.
Hmm, okay. Option D. Somebody wants to join. So all of you who have joined the session, they can mark their attendance in the chat box and try to join as early as possible. And all of you mark their attendance, and we will be starting our next question. This is question number fifth. So this question number fifth, is it visible?
Answer C.
Option C. Option
Option
C
C.
is answer.
Okay. Sarad is also saying answer C. Divya
Answer C, sir.
Payal is also saying C. Question 5. So in what way does the DV Doshi's work demonstrate a commitment to social aspects of the sustainable architecture? So all of you have given the right answer. That is, for this particular question, the option C is the right answer. By working extensively on the slum redevelopment programs and considering people's needs. And if you will be remembering, then you will find that for some more questions can be formed through this BB Doshi's work. That is, he has worked notably for keeping the focus on the social aspects of the architecture, particularly through his involvement in the slum redevelopment programs, as it is explained in this answer. But also, he has designed to address the needs of the marginalized communities and emphasized the importance of designing buildings that improve the quality of the life for their users. So mainly his work was for the slum peoples. So based on that, you can easily answer. Try to give the answer of this question number 6. Let's see how many of you can give the answer to this question number 6 if it will be asked in the exam.
Answer A.
Answer A. What is the main objective of biophysical sustainability in architecture? Or what is the main purpose of biophysical sustainability in architecture? Let all of you give the answer. Elena is saying A and Divya is saying A. Okay, so if this question will be asked, so I think now you will be able to answer to this question. That is A. Okay, so for this question, the A is the right answer. That is, the main objective of the biophysical sustainability in architecture is to ensure resources are consumed at a slower rate than they are replenished, so that it will be helping in minimizing the pollution and creating a healthy environment. So can we move to the next question, question number 7?
Yes.
Okay, so here is question number 7. What is the technical sustainability, or why is technical sustainability important in modern architecture constructions? Wait, somebody wants to
Option
provide.
A.
D, sir. D.
Option A.
Willing to join. Okay, so all of you mark your attendance who have joined later, and kindly give the right answer to this question. Lisa is saying B, Divya is saying B, Suraj is also saying B. So how many of you are giving answer A? She Shiva is giving A. So for this particular question, A is the right answer for that one. That technical sustainability is important in the modern architecture because it helps in fulfilling the social, economic, and environmental sustainability goals by using the advanced technology to save resources and safety and ensure safety. And if you will be looking to the video lecture 11 of this week 3, then you will be finding that it is well explained that the technical sustainability is crucial because it integrates the advanced technologies that support the goal of social, economic, and environmental sustainability. These technologies help in conserving resources, enhancing the durability and safety of the buildings, and making constructions more affordable. By leveraging modern innovations, architecture can create buildings that are both functional and sustainable. So how it helps in fulfilling the social, economic, and environmental aspects. Each things has been discussed in detail in the video lecture. So I think now it is clear. Some of you have marked answer B, that is advanced technology to save resources and ensure safety. But this technical sustainability will be involving the first of all the parameters that we consider or bottom line of sustainability, that is social, economic, and environmental goals. Apart from that, it will be also helping you to use or integrate the advanced technologies to support these objectives. Is it fine now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can we move to the next question? Question number 8.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So here is question number 8. What factors should be considered when designing for a reason to ensure sustainability?
B, sir. Option B.
Option Option B is correct.
Okay. So that is also saying B. So I think all of you are mentioning B only. So for this, the correct answer is B. That is the climate condition, topography. Somebody wants to join. Okay. So as it is mentioned in option B, or while designing for a specific reason to ensure sustainability, we will be considering the climate conditions first of all, then topography, vegetation, water resources of the region, along with the connectivity between the components. This is the first step for designing and sustainable architecture. So I think this is clear to all of you. Shall we move to the next question? Question 9.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the question 9.
Option
Option A,
A.
sir.
So this the questions from now they will be from lecture 12. If somebody will be having some queries, or they can recall from that lecture 12 or lecture 2 of week 3, then these five amenities or five basic elements of the nature, it is well known to all of you. That is option A. So all of you have marked the option A only. So we will be moving to the next question. And who has joined late, he can mark his attendance in the chat box. Here is question 10. Write your name and mail id or registered mail id for the course, then mark present or absent, whatever you are marking.
Sir, is it B?
Option B.
Okay, read all the options and then try to give one answer. So, how do green buildings differ from sustainable architecture in terms of focus and scope? Either green buildings focus only on energy efficiency, while sustainable architecture includes social and economic dimensions as well. Or the second option, green buildings mainly focuses on the environmental aspects, while the sustainable architecture encompasses social, economic, and environmental aspects, all three. And third one, sustainable architecture is concerned only with the material sources, while the green buildings address all the aspects. So option C is absolutely wrong. So out of this A and B, you all of you are choosing option B for this answer, question number 10, and B is the right answer for that one. So, as the term green building suggests, or it mainly focuses on the environmental aspects. That is the right answer. So I think all of you have given the correct answer. No further discussion is needed. So shall we move to the next question, question 11?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So this is question 11. All of you try to give answer, and let's recall the lecture 12 of week 3.
Option A.
Option A.
Option yes, sir.
What are the primary categories accessed in green building rating?
A.
A,
Option A.
A. So option A is the right answer. That is sustainable sites, water efficiency, energy and atmosphere, material and resources, indoor environmental quality, awareness and education, and the last innovation in designs. All these are the primary categories that are accessed in the green buildings rating systems. Based on the performance in the different categories, the final rating is defined for any architecture or any sustainable building. Okay, then we can move to the question 12. This is question 12. What key features contribute to the Suzlon 1 Earth?
Option C.
Option C.
Okay, Sarad is giving option C. So, if you will be knowing this Suzlon 1 Earth, then it is certified green building due to its comprehensive approach to environmental sustainability, and it is including the first of all generating all its energy through the renewable sources like solar and wind, and second is utilizing building orientation to maximize daylight and minimize the glare. Third, using the local source material and recycling construction waste. And fourth, in his building, he is implemented closed loop water management system also, where he is recycling all the wastewater. So overall, if you will find, then you will see that 100% on-site and off-site renewable energy generation is there with the optimal building orientation, use of local sourced materials, and closed loop water management. All the features have been incorporated in option C. So option C will be the right answer. So let's move to the option this next question, question number 12. It is clear to all of you? Question number 12.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then question number 13 is in front of you all. How does the primary school in Gando, Burkina exemplify sustainable architecture?
Option C, sir. Option C, sir.
Option C.
Okay, so this building, uh, details about this building is well explained. That there is a primary school in the Gando, which which exemplifies the sustainable architecture through first, as it is mentioned, use of local or low energy materials such as compressed earth blocks. Also, the community involvement in the construction code process is there, which is enhancing the social cohesion and ownership. And also in this building, the minimal reliance on the external resources with a focus of basic design strategies is there for thermal comfort and rainwater collection for the water needs. So all the three uh, features that have been incorporated in option C only. So option C is the right answer, and all of you, I think, in the chat box, let me see, all of you have given the right answer for this question. It means all of you have well understood. So how many of you are aware about passive strategies or passive building design, as it was also discussed? So it is clear to all of you, or is there some doubt with passive building designs?
It is
It is clear to Trisha.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Okay. So Trombe wall is the passive design or active design?
Passive design.
Okay. So what other passive building designs you are aware about apart from this Trombe wall? Cool roofs, that's right.
Wind catcher.
Yeah. Natural lighting, evaporative cooling.
Cavity walls.
Hmm. Okay, so I think and you, all of you have understood the working principle of all these concepts also, like Trombe wall working principles I have explained you. So other passive features working, how they work and how effective they are, and for like this evaporative cooling, this evaporative cooling will be fine for some regions of the earth or some regions or some parts of the country India. It will be not working, or it will be not implemented in the other parts, like evaporative cooling, it will be not working much in the these humid areas, because although it will be creating some cooling effect, but itself it will be creating some this evaporation or humidification. So based on that, proper selection of which passive strategies is suitable for which region is done before construction of a building. So I think it is clear now. So we can move to the next question. This question 13. Question 13, all of you have given the answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then here is question 14. Try to give answer to this question. And these all are the life cycle assessment that we usually perform in the industries nowadays in order to see our carbon footprint, so greenhouse emissions.
Option C, sir.
option C, sir.
Cradle to grave. Okay. Option C. What about others?
Option C.
C. So others try to give answers to this question. Rest, the correct answer is C only. I hope it is clear to all of you that this cradle to grave, it in the life cycle assessment, it mainly approaches or includes all the stages from the extraction of raw materials through the disposal or recycling at the end of the product's life, providing a comprehensive view of the product's entire life cycle from where it has started the extraction from the raw material, then processing it, then manufacturing, then transportation, then utilizing it, then disposing it, or if you are not disposing it, then you are again sending it to the recycling for the recycling process. So there is one complete cycle or complete uh, exposure or complete utilization of the product, and throughout the cycle of his life it is understood, or its carbon footprint is calculated, and that is why it is called as cradle to grave of question 14. It is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
then try to give answers to this question 15.
Option B, sir.
Hmm.
Option B, sir.
Option B. Now it is cradle to grave. This question is clear to all of you. I think two people have already submitted their answer. Rest, there is no one who has given answer in the chat box. Aditi is saying B. So it is clear this question number 15.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for, have someone of you have ever done this life cycle assessment in their undergraduate or postgraduate, or in their school somewhere, this life cycle assessment?
No, sir.
Okay. So you can once website link was also shared in the lecture videos. So you can calculate your this life cycle assessment, or you can uh, let me show one life cycle assessment of this product. So you will be getting brief idea about various life cycle assessment, that how it is done.
Sir, is it option D, sir? Is it option D?
Option D.
Option B.
So for this particular question, question number this 15, option B is the right answer. That is cradle to gate. Here cradle is the starting point, you can say. Always you will be starting from cradle or from raw material, but this gate is the inlet or outlet gate of each process. So when we are talking about cradle to gate, then it refers, or it covers the life cycle assessment from raw material and to the extraction of the factory gate. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which option you were saying out of these four?
I was saying option D. D.
D, you were saying.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here when we are talking from cradle, then it will be from raw material, starting from the raw material. Fine. And
Ah, yes, sir.
yeah, and then whether we are going towards the grave, that is life cycle end, or towards the gate, or towards one cradle to another cradle, one process to another process, that we will be defining. So before then that, I'm willing to show you life cycle analysis of one product. So you will be getting the idea how it is done. So let me share my screen. Where it is. Okay, so I will be saying one short life cycle analysis of one product, and you will be analyzing how we can reduce the ca- uh, this carbon footprint with a small modification in the design and contribute to the sustainable environment. So here is the point. So these small changes or studies, you can appreciate the concept of a life cycle assessment. So the slide, this PDF, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then try to understand and appreciate this. Okay. So this is the life cycle analysis of a toothbrush. Okay, print this one and try to understand how it is done. So in your any of the project or assignments, you can do like it was done in one of the assignment of the course in IT Delhi. The screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
you can see how it is done. It is done for one product, that is toothbrush in this case. But similarly, you can enlarge this concept and you can do the life cycle analysis for various other products, which will be much complex. Once you are knowing the concept of this cradle to grave and cradle to cradle, all these things and how it is done. So in this case, here if first of all before doing the life cycle analysis, you will have to set the goal of your study. So here if you will be seeing, then in this particular assignment, the goal of the study is to analyze and compare the environmental impact of, or the life cycle analysis of the toothbrush is done. And two types of toothbrush have been chosen, that is first of all the plastic handles that most of you are using, and some of you might also have been seeing that instead of these plastic handles, these bamboo handles or cardboard packaging instead of plastic packaging is also done in some of the toothpaste. Have you seen somewhere instead of these plastic
Yes,
handles,
yes,
these
yes.
bamboo handles or these wooden handles are also there in the, and packaging also instead of this plastic packaging, some they can be packed in the cardboard packaging. So what will be the effect of these two changes or modification on the life cycle carbon footprint or ecological footprint? It has been analyzed. So why we are doing this? What is the scope of this study? So you will be finding that first of all, the this study as in the comprehensive life cycle assessment with the plastic toothbrush and bamboo toothbrush, we are calling with the two names. The these are the scope of the study. Raw material extraction is there. What are the intermediate steps in the making the or in the life cycle analysis of the toothbrush? So here is the intermediate steps. There are six steps that have been considered. First is the raw material extraction, that you know very well, and after that there will be the process of manufacturing. In that manufacturing process also, there will be some of the energy consumptions and some emissions will be there from the whichever machines we are using or whichever process we are using for manufacturing these. Then there will be some sort of energy consumption, and for producing that energy there will be some of the carbon footprints that will be releasing. So this manufacturing process, after that packaging is there, how much this environmental impact that packaging material is causing in the product. After that, after packaging also there will be the impact of distribution and transportation sector also. So how they are carrying the pure toothbrush, where it is manufactured and where they are distributing it to the wholesaler and the customer. So for that transporting long distance, or they are transporting lesser distance, they are transporting the heavy weight material or lower weight material. Based on that the emissions will be changing. Apart from that, this consumer use is there. So when you will be, it is in the use phase, it is in your hand, then it will also creating some of the impact, or this it will be creating some of the effect on the carbon footprint. So you will be examining based on the how many times you are using that toothbrush, and also how much water you are using for brushing, and how this water have been extracted from the groundwater. So all these processes are interdependent and interlinked. So one process is dependent on other. So all the things will be considered in the this consumer use, with some sorts of assumptions and data which we will be knowing. And at the end there will be the end of life stage, where we will be disposing the waste material. And we will in the disposing also, when we will be taking or collecting the this garbage or this used toothbrush to the incineration center or the disposal center, then there will be also some of the environmental impact or greenhouse emissions. So all these six steps have been considered, but we all are aware about this all the six steps. But how to deal with the emissions, how it is interlinked with one another. Wait, someone is joining. So till now, is it clear to all of you?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, so these six steps are there, everybody knows, but how to interlink these six steps with the carbon footprint values, then you will be finding that first of all, before starting the these calculations, we have done some sorts of assumptions like transportation of the raw material to the manufacturing. This has not been considered, how much emissions it is causing. Also the transportation of toothbrush from manufacturing unit to the retailer, it is considered to be, transported by a truck. If you will be transporting by your own vehicle or with this two-wheeler or this truck, so based on that different carbon emissions have been associated and calculated. Up also the distance between the disposal via municipal truck is assumed to be, it is just 100 km away from my home. So these have been done. And one more assumption is there that I am using 100 ml of water per wash per for me. So if I am using this toothbrush for the 100 times or 20 times for 3 months, then how much water consumption will be there. So all these comes in the use phase, we will be calculating. So here, before starting any of the life cycle analysis, first of all it is from cradle to grave, as I was talking about. Like cradle to grave means, if we starting from the raw material, I am discussing about its end or its recycling if it is possible. So I am till the disposal, this analysis has been done. And this is the system boundary. It is marked by dashed line outside outside the box, is the system boundary. So this cradle to grave, cradle to cradle, gate to gate, it's all the definition of this system boundary. It is all defining the system boundary. If you have marked your system boundary as this one up, I think cursor will be available. So you can mark from this process to this up to this box only. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah, you can mark up to this, or you can mark only one process only. So it will be gate to gate, from here to here. If you are marking from outlet of one process to the inlet of another process, that it is from one gate to another gate, that is the transportation losses only will be considered. So how much analysis you wants to do, you either want to do the complete product analysis, or you want to do the only the what how much emissions or how much this carbon footprint I am generating at the manufacturing center only. If you are a manufacturer, then you will be focusing on the manufacturing and packaging only. Rest, while you are borrowing raw material from somewhere else, then he will be doing his, or you can do all together at one place. So here these data have been taken from internet sources and some research papers, that for making this uh, average weight of the raw material 11 gram will be required for making one toothbrush, and out of that 11 gram you will finding there are these bristles that we apply on our teeth, that is around zero point 0.5 grams, and apart from that, that handles that you are making, it is of around 10 grams, and it is made up of polypropylene or polyethylene materials. So when you will be combining, then it is, and it is also calculated that total electricity, like if we are using 1 kilowatt hour for producing 100 or 20 or 200 toothbrushes. Based on that, you can determine how much energy consumption is there for production of one single toothbrush. So it was coming out to be 0.193 kilowatt hour. So in this manufacturing process, again it gets divided into three separate steps, and then packaging. These packaging packets, again it is its weight is around manufacturing of 7 grams of PVC packaging is done, and then transportation. If you will be finding the total weight now, since the toothbrush weight was 11 gram, and then 7 grams of packaging was there, then the total weight of 18 grams it has to be uh, this transported from the retailer to the shop or via car. So then you will be finding this CO2 equivalent of car, and it can be calculated or taken from any of the databases, like there are several softwares for life cycle analysis. You can note it down, that OpenLCA is there, or EcoChain Mobius is there, that different life cycle analysis software you can download, and you can perform this analysis. Then you will find the CO2 equivalent. So when you will be traveling this much per kilometer, if you are traveling with this car, so how much CO2 emissions will be there, then it is coming out to be in this unit, that 0.195 kg per kilometer. CO2 this much production will be there for 1 kilometer of movement of the car. The CO2 emissions will be around 0.195 kg. So apart from that, this use this is the use step when you are considering the how much ml of water, and we are considered two twice a day, and for one brush is lifespan is 3 months. So how much water consumption will be there, that also we will be including. And then the disposal part, disposing the 18 grams of toothpaste again to the disposal center, and that can be considered based on the true data or with the assumption for the brief getting the concept of the life cycle analysis. Then what else we can include, but we have excluded, that we can include the land use or retail marketing. These all also takes sometimes when you are looking over the complete life cycle of the product, then there will be some capital equipment, or this public or the construction of factory can also be included. Apart from this only product, focusing on the product or the land use, or you will be doing some marketing, then the, making the posters or these banners, these all also comes in the product selling phase only. So these also can be included in the detailed life cycle analysis of a company or industry. So here you will be finding, when we are replacing this toothbrush with the wooden handle, and the because this plastics production of these plastics or polypropylene itself, it is causing lots of emissions. So we will be reducing or replacing this PVC with the cardboard packaging and the biodegradable bamboo handles. Nowadays people are also doing this one. So then you will be finding there is much significant drop in the uh, carbon emissions, those results. Let me see. So I hope now you are clear how this life cycle analysis is done for different products. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
So you have got the brief idea how this life cycle analysis of different products we can do, or different processes we can do, and how this cradle to gate or cradle to grave or cradle to cradle is considered, while which process you are focusing is a minor or minority, sorry, primary focus. That based on that you can choose or you can define your system boundary, that your system boundary is whether cradle to grave or cradle to cradle or gate to gate. Based on that you can uh, concise your this life cycle analysis part. Okay, then we can move to the questions again, and now you try to answer to this question. I think this has been done, question 15.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then try to give answer to the question number 16, cradle to cradle approach.
Option C.
Option C, sir.
Yeah, so I think all of you have understood that this one, that is option C, that is cradle to cradle approaches promotes a closed loop system where the products are continuously reused and recycled, thereby minimizing the waste and reducing the needs for new resources. And it incorporates, as it is said in option C, the circular economy principles where end of life products are used, and it is again coming to the cradle only. It is starting from the cradle and then it is again coming as a raw material for recycling or for the reuse purpose. So it is clear. So we can move to the 17th question. This is the 17th question.
Option B, sir.
So option B is the right answer for this one, that gate to gate. Now only we have if you have seen the system boundary very well, then gate to gate means from outlet of one product, which is you can see in the option B also, that gate to gate evaluates the environmental impact between two specific points in the production processes.
Yes, sir.
From, if you will classify each process or each stage, like I have divided the my analysis in 6 stages. So from inlet of one stage, inlet and outlet, there is both type, both side gates, inlet gate and outlet gate of each process. So if you are calling gate to gate, it means between two specific points you are talking about. It is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
thank you for understanding this one, and we can move to the question number 18 then fast, because we have to complete around 50 questions. So 18 question number is there. Try to answer to this question.
Option A.
Option yes.
Option A.
Yeah.
Hmm. So this ISO 15686 standard. It, option A is the right answer. So I think no much discussions are needed. It is clear to all of you. Can we move to the question 19?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
then
sir.
here is question number 19. How does embodied energy differ from life cycle energy analysis?
Option C, sir.
Option C.
Mhm. Sarath is also saying C. C is the right answer for this question. That is, this embodied energy only accounts for the energy during the production, not through the mitigation. Okay, so we can move to the question 20.
Yes.
Okay, here is question 20. What is the more main goal of eco design? Eco design concepts have also been discussed.
Option yes, sir.
Yeah.
Option A.
Option A, sir.
Hmm. So option A is the right answer for this one. This eco design main goal is to design product with minimal environmental impact throughout their life cycle. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then here is question 21. Try to give answers to this question.
Option B.
Option B, sir.
Option B. Sarad is also saying B.
B.
So everybody is fine with answer B.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I think it is clear, very well clear to all of you. This option B, capturing and storing carbon dioxide to compensate for emissions. This is the right answer. Let me mark this one also because it will be uploading in the PPTs. So here is on question number 22.
Option C.
C.
Option C, sir.
Option C.
So these all concepts, I think it is well understood by all of you, and I think no more discussions are needed. But you should be able to give answers for this.
Yes, sir.
So all of you are giving C only, so it is fine. Sick building syndrome. That sick building syndromes, it mainly refers to the health and comfort issues experienced by the occupants of the buildings with poor indoor environmental quality, which can be due to the various factors such as inadequate ventilation and lack of natural lighting. That's why, as it is mentioned in the option C, sick building syndrome. So option C suits well the explanation, that is a situation where the building occupants experiencing health effects due to poor indoor environment quality. So all of you are right. We can move to the question 23. Here is question 23. What is the difference between the greenfield and the brownfield projects? Two kinds of projects have been discussed. So try to answer to this question. It is well discussed in the question, lecture
B.
13.
Option
B.
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 Option B.
Fine. Let's others to answer.
Option B.
Pile is absolutely right.
Option C, sir.
So for this option B is the right answer. Question number 23. Difference between the greenfield and the brownfield projects. So when it was discussed in the lecture 13, then it was said that brownfield means the land it is it has been it's utilizing from earlier, or we are just reconstructing there. And the greenfield means that this land or these greenfield projects, they will be undeveloped land. There will be we will be performing or the projects for the first time. They are unused lands. So these green projects are developed on previously unused land, you can say. While the brownfield projects, they involve the redeveloping or the upgrading of the existing sites that have been previously used. So both the definitions of greenfield and brownfield, I think it is clear now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
if it is clear that what is the difference between the greenfield and the brownfield, then you can easily see that option B is the most suitable answer for this question. Is it fine? Option B, not
Yes,
C.
sir.
Okay. Then we can move to the question 24. Here is question 24. What does the Energy Performance Index measures? EPI.
Option A.
Option A.
Okay. So option A is not the right answer for this one. Energy Performance Index.
Option
D.
D.
So try to give only one answer and read all the options that it is either measuring the total energy consumed in buildings over its lifetime, or the efficiency of energy uses in manufacturing building materials, or it is indicating the energy required to produce building materials, or the last, the total energy consumptions per square meter of per built up area per year.
D.
So Sivalingam is saying D. Okay, so D is the right answer for this one. I think this this EPI, it is calculated for the buildings energy performance index, and it is calculated in this unit as it is mentioned in the option D. That is total energy consumption per square meter of the built up area per year, and then it is calculated for every buildings, and then they are compared which building is performing better and which is not, and based on that some ratings is done. So option D is the right answer, and it is first. Sarath has already given the answer in the beginning, so we can move to the question 25.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, here is question 25. What is the circles of sustainability?
Option D.
Option D, sir. D.
D, sir.
So all of you mark your answer because it is B, D. It will be now noted. Option B, C, D, C1. Lingam is saying. So it is also saying B. So these all the questions they are from the lecture number 13. So if you will have watched the lecture 13, then it has in that lecture the circles of the sustainability approach have been discussed, and the option B is not the right answer for this one. Try to read each option and choose the most suitable answer for this particular question. That circle of sustainability, either it is a method to evaluate the sustainability of individual building materials, or strategy for reducing the carbon footprint of cities, or tool for measuring the water usages in the urban areas, or the last option, comprehensive method for accessing the sustainability in terms of culture, politics, economics, and ecology. Okay, so here is the question. So read the question and then give the final answer. Or is it clear to all of you? Questions are visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so try to give answer to this question number 25, and then we will be seeing which is the right answer. Anybody wants to answer to this question number 25? Till now, all the answers you people
Sir,
have.
it's D.
Hmm?
D. A comprehensive method for assessing sustainability in terms of culture, politics, economics, and ecology.
Yeah, Payal is absolutely right. So for this, the correct answer is answer D. That is, the circle of sustainability approach provides a comprehensive assessment of sustainability, integrating various dimensions such as culture, politics, economics, and ecology. Just beyond these environmental factors, it is also incorporating other dimensions also. Now, Ajinkya is saying C. Okay. So, how many of you are fine with the answer that option D is the right answer for this question number 25?
Yes, sir. D.
D is correct, sir.
D is correct too.
Option D is right, sir.
Okay, then anybody who wants more explanation, or can we move to the question 26?
26.
Okay, and here is question 26. What is the primary focus of the first step in designing a sustainable building?
Option B, climatic study.
Option B.
Option B.
Okay, so all of you, I think we are fine with the option B, and they have given, all of you have given the right answer. That is the first step in designing the sustainable building in conducting a climatic study. This is the first step, and it is done in order to understand the environmental conditions and physiological objectives of the site. This information guides all subsequent design decisions that has to be taken in the future for this sustainable building construction. Okay, then can we move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
then here is question 27. During the pre-construction phase, which measure is crucial for minimizing environmental impact?
Option B, sir.
Option B.
Option B, all of you. 5% B. B is the right answer for this question. That is soil erosion and control measures. They are essential during the pre-construction phase to prevent environmental damage and ensure site stability. So it is fine with your question number 27. So one more thing I want to add, that now, since we have started with the beginning of lecture, this week 1, week 2, week 3, now we are moving towards the our main objective of the course, that is the sustainable architecture. And from now, as in the lecture it is also being discussed of what are the various ratings for marking of building and various norms for that. And so, soon we will be coming to the mainly the building design, building load calculation part, which I want to state that is very important from perspective of a design engineer. Like when we will be designing a building, what is the load estimation or load calculation for that, how much load requirement is there for our building, and that has to be calculated and dependent on various factors such as what is the location of your building, what is the size of your building, and what is the surface area that I was talking about, what is the surface to volume ratio, and what is the ambient temperature, and what is the u value of different materials, that heat transfer coefficient values of different materials that you are utilizing for constructions. So based on that, the heat load calculation or heat losses that are happening through the windows, walls, ventilation, all parameters we will be considering and calculating the load in the subsequent lectures. That will be helpful for us. Based on the load required value only, we can then move towards the renewable side or the solar side. Then what uh, capacity of the PV panel will be required for meeting the demand of our building, or how much energy consumption is there from the building, how much carbon emissions, all these parameters we will be discussing both analytically as well as with the help of some of the tools. It has to be discussed in the subsequent week lectures. So from the next lectures we will be focusing more towards the load, and I will be discussing and making you familiar with some of the softwares that you can use, and you can get the data or brief idea about how it works. And apart from this course, you will be also learning or getting idea about utilizing the software such as design builder, energy plus, or climate consultant, that ma'am will be discussing first. And regarding that, whatever the doubts will be there, and the solving session, or the this brief introduction session of that utilization of the software, I will be conducting that one in the subsequent lectures. So all of you, please be there with us, and learn how much you can, and so that you will be able to uh, get good marks in the final examinations, as well as you will be learning lots of things from the this sustainable architecture course, that has not will be utilized in the theoretical part, but also in the application side. You will be familiar with the most demanding softwares or the tools that will be enhancing your CV, and will be helping you in the future. So it is fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So with this, I will be moving to the question number 28. This is question number 28. What is the final step involving energy management after passive and active systems have been implemented?
Option B, sir.
Option B.
So here, if you will be see, so let me see. All of you are giving option B answer, but option B is not the right answer. That's what I want to discuss. Read the question properly. What is the final step involving the energy management? You have to manage the energy. Although you have employed the passive features in your building and the active systems in your building, you have implemented that, but if there will be some shortage, or there will be the energy requirement, then how to manage that energy?
Option B.
C. C.
Option C, sir.
Yeah, option C is the right answer to that question. That after completing the design part or the installation part of the passive and active systems, if there will be some energy requirements, then the final step that you will be taking for the energy management, it will be implementing the renewable energy systems. And this step will ensure that any remaining energy needs are met through on-site renewable sources such as solar photovoltaic systems or wind turbines, and enhancing the overall sustainability of the building. Here, option B would have been correct answer if it have been asked about how you will be looking for the energy performance analysis. Then you will be monitoring, verifying the performance. Then we are not looking for the performance analysis of the building. We are just looking how to manage the energy requirement. So for that, the option C will be the most appropriate answer. Is that
Okay, sir.
fine for all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so try to this. remove these silly mistakes, avoid the silly mistakes, and let's move to the question number 29. Here is question 29. So different building rating schemes have been discussed. Based on that, try to give answers to this question, that which component is the largest weightage is given or largest percentage of credit is given in the BREEAM green building rating system.
Energy and atmosphere.
Or as per Elena, option B. Question is clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, then try to give
I
answer.
think C. C.
So if you don't mind, can you please show slide 27 and 28 question?
Okay. So it's
Thank you, sir.
okay. So 29, try to answer to 29, Elena.
Okay, so 29,
Sir,
option B,
option B.
the energy.
Option
Option
B, sir.
B,
Option B,
energy and
energy and
atmosphere.
atmosphere.
Yeah. So everybody is answering B only. Only Siva Linga is answering C. So
Yeah, I have to study that. Yeah, I have not studied. Yeah.
okay, okay. So for this question number 29, this B is the right answer in the BREEAM rating system. When you will be looking for the last lecture of the week 3, that is lecture 15, then you will find different ratings, building rating systems have been defined and discussed, and which rating system based on the region, climate condition, and this policy of the government, which rating system is giving weightage to which departments. Like there are several categories for rating, so several points have been allocated to different categories. So based on that, if we are talking about the BREEAM rating systems, then the largest percentage of the credit is allocated to the energy and atmosphere component in this particular rating system, and it is reflecting the emphasis on the energy performance in the green buildings. So option B is the right answer. Can we move to the next question? Question number 30.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Here is question number 30. This is all. Okay. Question number 30. Try to give answers to this question. Answer to this question.
1998.
Option C, sir.
Somebody wants to join.
Option C, sir.
So option C is the right answer for this one. That in the year 1998, the introduction of lead rating system, which is now one of the most successful green building rating system globally, was introduced. So can we move to the question number 31?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One more question can be formed with this question number 30, that it was introduced in the year 1998, but it was by whom? So it was introduced by US Green Building Council. It is also called as USGBC. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. It was introduced by US Green Building Council. So here is question number 31. Which building rating system that places the highest emphasis on the water efficiency with significant portion of credit dedicated to this component?
Option D.
Option D, sir.
Option D is not the right answer.
Option C, Pearl rating program.
Option C.
Yeah.
Option C, sir.
So option C, everybody is fine with option C.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This Pearl rating program that is used in Dubai or Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and places a very high emphasis on the water efficiency, and it is only done, as I was telling, that which component or which category will be given more emphasis. It is highly dependent upon the region local the climate conditions, as well as the government policies and the environment concerns. That's why in that region, due to the dry climate condition of the region, so this water efficiency or water uh, part is given more emphasis or more credit, while we are giving grid building certifications or rating to the construction of the new buildings. Is it fine? 31.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here is 32. Somebody wants to join now. Let me. Abhishek, am I audible? Abhishek, am I audible to others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know who is he has left also, I think. Fine. So
Option C, sir.
Option C.
that is Indian Green Building Council or IGBC. And can anybody tell me in which year it was initiated? In the last slide, various flow diagrams were given, where it has been discussed what various rating policy and which year it was introduced. So IGBC was initiated in the year 2001, and focuses on promoting green building practices in India and also aligning to the local environment and climate conditions. So it is 2001. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's move to the question 33. Try to give answer to this question number 33. GBI Green Building Index of Malaysia is notably different from other green building ratings in its emphasis on which component?
Option C.
Option C.
Option C, sir.
So if you have understood the last lecture, then you will be knowing the answer, and who have given the answer, they are absolutely right. That is when you are talking about GBI, that is Green Building Index, Malaysia, it places significant emphasis on the indoor environment quality, that is IEQ short form, which is less emphasized in many other green building rating systems. While energy remains a primary focus across various rating systems, GBI Malaysia distinguishes itself by giving substantial importance to the factors that affect the health and comfort of the building occupants, such as air quality, lighting, acoustic performance, and this emphasis is on the IEQ, indoor environment quality, highlights the system's recognition of the critical role that indoor conditions play in overall building sustainability. That's why it is regarded as a or not different from other green building rating systems. This GBI. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then can we move to the next question? Question number 34.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Here it
sir.
is 34. What is the unique feature of Griha rating systems compared to other green building rating programs? Can anybody tell me the full form of this Griha? Anyone of you?
Green rating for integrated habitat assessment.
Absolutely, absolutely right. Then try to give answer to this question 34. Question 34 is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you try to give answer. So this particular feature of Griha reading system, what unique feature it is having compared to the other green building rating programs?
Option C.
Option C, sir.
Option C is not the right answer.
So is it option A?
Sir, it's option B, sir.
Yeah, option D, Divya is absolutely right. It's option B for this particular Griha rating systems. That this rating system is tailored to the Indian context, as all of you know, and it is well discussed in the last lecture of week 3. It is uh, in context or tailored to the Indian context and includes the criteria that address social sustainability aspects not commonly found in other rating systems, which is which is well explained in the option B. Also, if you will see more about Griha, then you will find one of its unique feature in inclusion of the parameters that focuses on providing basic amenities for construction workers such as toilets, living quarters, and the crèches for their children, as it was discussed very well, explained also. This aspect of Griha goes beyond environmental performance to address the welfare of the workers involved in the building projects. And this Griha ensures that whoever the workers who are involved in the building projects, their children's primary education, they should be getting proper toilets facilities, they should be getting. So all these things have been considered in this Griha rating systems. So all of you are able to recall that.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So now which option you will mark in the exam for this particular question?
Option B.
Option B. It incorporates the provision of basic amenities for the construction workers. So this is the question 35 for all of you. In which region is the BCA green mark rating system applicable?
Australia, New Zealand.
So this is based on the that map that was shown to you to see which area is following which rating system. Try to answer to this question number 35.
So is it Australia, New Zealand?
No. Sarath is giving option C, and option C is the right answer for this one. When you will be looking for this BCA green mark rating system, you will find that it is in the map of the world. You will find that it is used in the Singapore, and it is notable for its emphasis on the energy efficiency and indoor environment quality both, and it focuses this focus reflects the Singapore's specific sustainability challenges and priorities, while the system does not consider the factors such as site management and innovation. Its significant emphasis on the energy and indoor environment quality distinguishes it from other rating systems that may prioritize different aspects of the sustainability. So this BCA green mark rating system is more applicable or mainly uh, give or utilize in the Singapore regions. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if it is clear, then we can move to the next phase of our today's session. That is, we will be looking for some of the previous year questions. That 10 questions are there. Previous year questions. Let's see, based on your watching the videos, understanding the concepts, and this week 3 assignments also you have submitted, and some sample problems also we have done. So let's see whether you are able to solve these previous year questions of the week 3 or not. So let's see whether you are able to give answers to this. All of you try to participate and give correctly the answers of these last 10 questions for the previous year assignments. Then we will be closing the today's session. So question first is visible to all of you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
1C, sir. Mark it.
C.
Image.
Yes, sir. Where is the image?
Yeah, because King's Palace
So
also was
so it is
constructed there.
yeah, it is referring to the image that was shown to the
Image is not there.
yeah, that Hassan Fathy uh, buildings that was constructed, that image, or you can recall that new Gorna village market
Oh, okay.
that was made up of these sustainable materials. So it is talking about that one only, and for what purpose that was made by renowned sustainable architecture Hassan Fathy. That is the question. So
Yeah, it's a marketplace.
So it was marketplace. Fine. The building design architect Hassan Fathy referred to here is the new Gorna village market. Option C. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, and with the picture of Hassan Fathy, the construction work of his this marketplace was also shown in the slides, subsequent slides. If you are able to recall, then it's fine. Or should I say so that?
Yeah, we can recall.
Okay.
We can reconcile.
Okay, thanks. So let's move to the question 2. Here is question 2. Which of
Option D.
Option D, sir.
which of the
Option D, all of the above.
are
Yeah,
the
all of
characteristics of
that.
sustainable architecture? So it is. I think everybody is fine with option D. So
Yes.
we will
Yes,
be
sir.
moving to the question. So all these terms are clear to all of you that resource equity, renewability, and economical aspects all are considered during the sustainable architecture. That's why all of the above is the right answer. So here is question 3. Which of the following is an Indian green building rating system?
Option D, sir.
Green.
Griha.
D.
Okay. Then can anybody tell me for what from where or which country is following this CASBEE rating system? Let's try to identify like Griha is for India. Then first one that CASBEE. It is for
Is it from
It's Japan, sir.
Japan.
Japan.
absolutely right. So it is for Japan and this BREEAM is for BREEAM rating system.
America, sir.
UK. UK.
Yeah, it is for UK. Absolutely right. And the third one, let's try to see living building challenge. It is for USA. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if any one of them will be asked, then all of you will be able to answer, I feel. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes,
then
sir.
try to give answer to question number 4. Which of the following statements are true regarding green buildings?
Option B, sir.
Only A and B. Option B.
Option B, sir.
Option B. How many of you are answering option B? So option B is the right answer for this one. That is green building concepts. Option A, it is saying make efficient use of the resources. That is right. And second, have significant operational savings. That is also right. So if you all be knowing more about the green buildings, then you can elaborate that and you can see that the green buildings make efficient use of resources as it is mentioned in the option A. Which resources it is talking about? That is energy, water, materials which are available. Apart from that, what kind of operational savings that green buildings can provide? The operation in context of operational saving due to their efficiency, since they are highly efficient buildings, so due to their efficiency they often result in lowering the utility bills and operational cost of the building once it is constructed. But as the statement C, it is saying decrease workspace productivity. It is not typically associated with the green buildings. In fact, green building aim to improve the indoor environment quality, which can enhance the productivity. So as green buildings is improving the indoor air quality, so it is in other regard it is improving the productivity. It is not decreasing the workspace productivity at all. So option B, that is only A and B is the right answer for this question. 4. Fine.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, then answer to the question number 5. Which of the
B.
following is a passive strategy for controlling the thermal comfort in buildings?
B.
Earthborn.
Option A.
Option A, sir.
See, this HVAC mainly comes under this active side. You will see active heating or
Ah,
active.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So B is not the right answer. We are talking about the passive strategies. So identify which passive strategies you have found or you have read, and out of that, which will be the most suitable one. And it is not, see, the option D, it is only talking about the efficacy of artificial lighting, and here it is asked about the controlling the thermal comfort. Means it is more or less talking about the temperature part. It is not talking about the visual part or visual comfort. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, if you don't mind, can you show me the fourth question again, sir?
Okay, here is the fourth question.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so if you are not done with the questions, then you can ask me. I can stay in that particular question for some more time. Then only once everybody has done, then I can proceed. Fine.
Ah, yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, thanks. So here is the fifth question also, I think you have done. So what is the right answer for this fifth question?
Option A, sir. Earth.
Option A.
Earthburn.
Earthburn. So earthburn is the right answer for this one. Let's move to the question number 6. Here is question number 6. Which is the most relevant indicator of qualifying if the building is energy efficient or not?
Option B.
Energy performance index.
Option B, sir.
Option B, sir.
So what can anybody tell me what do you mean by energy performance index? What do you understand by energy performance index?
The total energy consumed by the building
Per square
uh,
meter per year.
per year and with respect to area.
Per square meter.
Built area, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So based on
Yeah.
that, you will be calculating the EPI values of different in architectures or buildings, and you can compare which building is performing better. So I think it is clear to all of you. So here is question number 7 for then all of you.
Use of local
Option
materials.
A and C.
So here you
B
can
and C, sir.
A and C somebody is marking.
So, but we
Option
can
A.
go with option A because again, option C it has some amount of extra energy which is not preferable.
Now, in multiple choice, we can choose, I think.
Yeah, for this one you can tick more than one answer if you find it to be suitable, or you can tick 3, 4 also. So green building materials include in green building constructions which material you can use.
Option A and C, sir.
Option A and C, sir.
Hmm. Because if you are utilizing, see, if there is one building and now it has demolished, but while constructing the new building, if you are utilizing the that much that old building material as a raw material, or you are recycling that material, then in that regard you are minimizing the waste. Since if when you will be utilizing, if it is there, you can utilize that. But if you are utilizing the new raw material and you are throwing that, then there will be two kinds of issues. First, disposal of that material will be causing some of the environmental effect or emissions. Like life cycle assessment I was discussing, disposal itself is a big task, taking the these materials to some site where it will be then incinerated or it will be buried. Apart from that, you are utilizing the fresh material. That fresh material, again, it has been extracted from some sorts of raw material. Then all the processes that I was discussing in the life cycle assessment, like extraction process, manufacturing process, and transportation process, all will be causing more emissions. So if it is available with the locally available materials, or we can utilize it or recycle it, then in both the cases I think green building materials or green building we can call both option A and C. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it is clear now. So question number 7.
Yes, sir.
why
Clear.
op-
Yes.
why option
So,
C can also be considered, I
Yes,
think.
sir.
Okay, then here is question 8.
Option B, sir.
Option
Option
B.
B, sir.
Yeah, B.
Okay, so I think it is well known to all of you. So we can move to the next question. Question 9. Here is question 9. Try to arrange them in order of the year in which the system was or various rating systems were launched.
Option B.
Option B, sir.
Option B, sir.
So option B, if you are saying, then you are telling C is the first. That is Bream is the first. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So Bream was launched in which year?
1990.
Not anybody?
So
Sir,
for since
option D,
1990,
sir.
sir.
Yeah?
Option D, sir. Is it option D?
No, your answer is wrong. The answer that others have given, that is option B. That is the correct sequence is CBA. Bream, then lead, then IGBC. This is the right sequence for this particular answer. But I want to know more about this answer, and I'm asking when was the Bream was introduced? Bream rating system was launched.
Sir, in
1992.
1990.
1990, sir.
It is 1988. The oldest green building rating system was developed in UK. What about lead?
It's 1992, I guess.
Lead is 1998.
Yeah, the lead is 1998. Sarad is absolutely right. So, and what about last one IGBC? Also, I have discussed in the problem solving session. Have
2001.
2001.
2002.
2001, sir.
Okay, so now it is clear. So we can move to the question 10. Here is question 10.
Option
A.
A, approach to sustainability.
So the following chapter is added in NBC as part 11 of NBC. What is NBC?
National
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 Building
Building
Code.
Building
Code.
Code.
And so all of you try to give answer to this question, and these all,
Option A, sir.
yeah, option A is the right answer for this question number 10. That is NBC part 11 of NBC. It is approach to the it is an approach towards sustainability. So with this I would like to end today's session, and thank you all for joining. And can we discuss exam pattern? Yeah, sure. You can discuss about the exam pattern. So
So can we also discuss the assignment questions from next week onwards?
yeah, so for this week also you can discuss if you are, anybody is having any sorts of query in any of the assignment questions, then we can discuss. And if you have already submitted it and you are fine with that, then from the next week it will be, since you all belongs to the different departments or different streams, so for the course will be more focusing from the next week towards the architecture side or the design side, you can say. Or there's the thermal analysis or heat load calculation will be done. So for that, from the next week mm, the assignment questions which you will be facing the difficulties, that will also we will be discussing here only, so that all the doubts can be cleared at this session. And in this week also, if you are having any sorts of doubt with the assignment questions, then you can discuss. Anybody? Or is
No,
it
sir.
So there, I have a question, but I didn't mark it. Can I ask in the next class?
okay? Okay, you can ask in the next class. And with this, from the next class, we will be keeping the next last 15 minutes as a doubt this problem solving is there, but there will be doubts that you will be asking from your end on some of the problems with the slides of the lectures, or understanding the concepts that will be discussed in the week 4, week 5. If you are facing some sorts of uh, doubt or not understanding the concept, and you cannot ask in that recorded videos, but you can ask here. So that part also we will be discussing one by one, doubt clearing class, and that we will be conducting the last 15 minutes of the session every day. That will be fine.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, what is the exam pattern? Is it MCQ or subjective?
So that exam will be the uh, combined one. It will be having some sorts of objective questions, and apart from that, some questions you will be have to solve it, like in the next classes or in the next video lectures. You will be seeing the load calculation will be taught, and the carbon footprint will be taught. Apart from that, various the calculation part that has to be done, that you will be doing in the your sheet, and you can mark that also in the option objective part. Most of the exams that it is conducting, it is sir is asking, it is online or offline. It will be online
No,
only.
objective or this one, writing,
So
question
it
and answer.
here it will be uh, most of the chances are for the objectives only, but for that marking that objectives also, you will have to solve the numericals. I think I am clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you will
Yes, sir.
have to solve the questions in your rough sheets or paper, but the answers, most of the answers will be the objective ones only. Is it clear?
Okay, thank you.
So all of you have registered for the exam.
I have
Yes, sir.
registered.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all the best who have registered, and who have not registered, try to register. I think 16 is the
16th is the last.
last date for
16th is the
registration.
last.
So if you are attending some of the course, then get certified, as well as try to see where you are standing. So it will be beneficial in both the context. You will be taking the this video lectures and problem solving sessions, and learning the things sincerely once you will be appearing for the exams. Otherwise otherwise also in other sense it is fine, but getting certified that you have done this particular course, and you are among the top 3% or top 5% of the enrolled students worldwide, so it will be better for you only. So try to enroll for the exam if it is feasible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so Surat is asking how many questions and time. So that thing I also don't know what how many questions it will be there, but it will be approximately for the 3 hours exams will be there, like normal exams. Questions, let's see. Can we log out?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you
Yes,
Okay,
so
sir.
Yes,
much.
sir.
thank you all
Thank you,
of
sir.
you so much for joining the and making the session interactive one. We will be meeting you soon next week, same time.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay,
Sir,
thank you.
bye.